The history of Zilker Park, covered by historian Jude Smith. Established in 1917, the park was initially known as Zilker Metropolitan Park and was named after Andrew Jackson Zilker, who was born in 1858 in Indiana. Wait, Andrew Jackson? Yes, but the two of them don't actually have anything to do with each other. Andrew Zilker moved to Austin at the age of 18, originally to become a businessman and banker. He worked numerous jobs until he owned an ice plant, which eventually led to him buying Zilker Park and donated it to the city of Austin in hopes of it becoming a place of joy. He continued to play a crucial role in the growth of Austin economy, but also donated parts of his land that are now known as Barton Springs. Since its establishment in 1917, Zilker Park has been a home for many attractions and events, one of the first being the Zilker Botanical Garden, which was built in 1955. Historical events that were going on during this time weren't too crazy. It was just like World War II, the Holocaust, and like the beginning of the Cold War. But going back to the previously mentioned attractions, Zilker Park is a very popular place and holds many annual events such as ACL, Trail of Lights, and the Zilker Kite Festival. Even when there isn't something going on, you can still enjoy the park with the hiking trail. Save Zilker Park has been shown on numerous signs and posters around Austin and Zilker Park, but what is it? This phrase is commonly used by organizations advocating for the preservation and protection of Zilker Park, as the Austin, Texas government is trying to build theaters, parking garages, and more onto Zilker Park. Mayor Watson and the Austin's Park and Recreation Department have suspended this vision plan due to hundreds of people signing petitions and surveys to help keep Zilker the way it is. Some interesting historical events start with the evolution of Zilker Park since Andrew Jackson Zilker donated it. This photo in 1938 is just the starting point for the following events. At the Zilker Hillside Theater, there has been a play almost every year since 1959 and was originally created as a project of Austin's Park and Recreation Department. A popular event hosted at Zilker Park every December is the Trail of Lights, officially opening in 1967. It used to be called the Yule Fest and was a gift from the previously mentioned Austin's Park and Rec Department. Another annual festival and one of the biggest in Zilker Park, ACL, or Austin City Limits, was founded by Billy Arhos in 1974, but didn't have an official festival until 2002. I visited Zilker Park a countless number of times, but for historical reasons, I decided to revisit the Girl Scout cabin because in like 4th grade, I was a Girl Scout and I spent a night here. This cabin was built in 1934 by the Civil Works Administration, but it was assessed by 2018. The designer, Charles H. Page, said it was supposed to look rustic and old. I couldn't legally go inside because you have to book the place.
It wouldn't let me.
So I walked around and the surroundings were very pretty, but the main point of this cabin is to feel the history of Girl Scouts through this unair-conditioned building, and over 15,000 Girl Scouts have stayed here over the 80 years it's been here. The memories were nice, but it was unfortunately time to go to the next place. For my second visit, that definitely wasn't on the same day at all, I visited another childhood landmark, the Zilker Zephyr. I don't actually remember going here because I was so young, but I saw suspicious salamander inspectors and Barton Springs through a fence. The Zilker Zephyr has been around since 1961 and underwent a few changes in 1997, but it hasn't been running since 2019. It was unfortunate because I wanted to relive those memories, but they're currently rebuilding the Zilker Zephyr to be the Zilker Eagle because there was a storm that made the Zilker Zephyr inoperable. I don't know why they have to change the name, though. It was originally built by the Allen Herschel Manufacturing Company. I walked around some more until saying goodbye. Seeing some of my childhood and current favorite landmarks from a historical perspective kind of made me realize how long these things have been around and how fast time goes by. In conclusion, Zilker Park is a very interactable place for all ages at any time of the year. 100% recommend.